Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes weekly webisodes. Today I have a great collection of our brand new Dazzle cards. They're cards that have beautiful little artwork on them. They're perfect to add our Jewel Dazzle stickers to. And they're coming in a whole assortment. We've got autumn, then we have Christmas ornaments, poinsettia, holly, and snowflakes for winter. And we're going to put them together with these beautiful little easy 3D toppers. And together they're going to make cards just like this one. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll be telling you how one lucky winner can win this card to keep for their very own or to share with a friend. So come back and play with us. All right, let's take a look at the Dazzle card poinsettia right here. And this one is a 5 by 6.5 inch card. And they come with this beautiful little artwork that's all ready to color in. The card can be inked. And then you can add these little Dazzle stickers like this one. These are little Jewel Dazzle stickers. They're little round circles, okay? And you just add them to your card front like this one. And then we've got the beautiful little 3D topper. This one comes from the Festive Christmas stars, okay? But they're poinsettias, obviously. Beautiful in all these colors of red and burgundy and white and of course pink right here. And they come in 3 layers, and I'm going to show you on the next card how that all gets put together. I also added some little Happy Holidays Dazzle stickers right here. Let me grab those. And then it says Season's Greetings, so cute, and I forgot to grab those. I can't find them on here, but I'll list them down below the video so that you can see these, and they just add just the right touch for these. I colored these poinsettias in using some Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend markers right here. And I used light pink and coral for the poinsettias, and then I also did not use brown. I don't know why I pulled that one. And then we've also got the light green. So let me show you how this works. Now, when you are using the Spectrum Noir markers, and we're going to color these in, they are going to leave this mark on the inside back of your card. My little solution to that is just going to take a little bit of paper, patterned cardstock from Joyful Christmas 12 by 12. Okay, and what I like to do is just put a little bit of glue right here on that fold, put some here, particularly on those outside edges, and then I'm just going to put that right there, and it's just going to create a nice little inside of your card, just like that. When people open it up, it's got a nice bright cheery inside, but it's covering up those little leaking parts where it leaked through. So let's take a look at how I did this. So I'm going to open up my card. I'm going to take these 2 colors. This is the light pink and the coral, right? And for the coral, I usually did the larger flowers in the coral. This is 3 pins in one. It's got a dark, a medium, and a light shade. So I'm going to start off with the darkest color, and I'm going to go kind of just a little bit around, kind of towards the center, or rather the outside edges of the center leaves. There we go. And then I'm also going to do just a little dot at the base or the bottom of that center, right? Now I'm going to go to my medium shade, and I'm just going to blend that out. Okay, and I'm just kind of moving my way up, and then I'm filling, just kind of touching that darker shade again to kind of blend it out. Like that. Then I'm going to go to the lightest shade, and I'm just coloring the entire leaf with that. Then I'm going to go back to the center and do the same. There we go. And then when I'm doing the light pink, I use those on the small ones right here. Now I remember what I used the brown for. It's little pine cones, you guys. So the little pine cones, I start with the medium shade, and I just kind of color in the base of the pine cone, here and here. And then I go to the lighter shade. And I like to do the darker towards the bottom or the base or the center, because I figure that's where the light is not reaching it. And that's how I kind of decide how I'm going to color. Darker shade, this is the middle or medium shade of the light green, and then I'm going to do the lighter shade towards the top. Okay, and then the poinsettia, the other tiny poinsettia, I'm going to use this light pink. Same thing, I'm using the middle, the medium, and I'm coloring that the darkest shade that I'm going to use towards the center, and then I'm going to use the light color and just blend that out over the whole petal. Like that. And then as far as the little pine boughs go, just take the little medium shade. Same thing on those. We're going to do a little bit of dark towards the base or the bottom of it, and then do light towards the top. And then I just do that on that whole thing. That's how I colored that one. All right. Now let's take a look at how to work these little, oh, I forgot. This one, here's an entirely different look. Debbie did this one, and she used this new poinsettia die that we have, and forgot to grab the die. It's listed down below. It's, I believe, from Practical Publishing, but it's beautiful, you guys. It has all these gorgeous layers, and she die cut that out of some really beautiful solid cardstock and added some little gold Dazzle, dual Dazzle stickers to this one. Added some of the little die cut, I think these are die cuts, maybe they're cutouts from paper pack, but definitely check this one out. All the supplies for this will be listed down below with all of the others. So you can see entirely different look from that same Dazzle card. All right, so the next one I want to show you, let's work on some 3D toppers. All right, so this one is the Holly Dazzle card. This one is so cute. We also added the made especially for you on these. That's so cute. All right, so for this one, you guys, I got this one kind of half done because we're going to focus on the 3D toppers on this one. They come in little packs like this. They're so cute. And for this one, I am using the birdhouses in winter. So cute. I'm going to use 5 of these different ones, but there are 8 new 3D toppers. The ones I'm not going to be physically using on a card today are the Christmas ones right here. It's so cute with the Santa on the motorcycle, the lantern, the nutcracker, all these really cute little scenes. These little sort of vintagey looking snowmen are just adorable. So cute. Some of them have 2 snowmen with them. And then we've got Christmas feeling. And this one's got like a birdhouse, the little candle, the lantern, the ornaments. This is just a really nice mix. Okay, and they come all 10 in a package. They're 3 layers for each one. They're beautifully, beautifully made and really well die cut, and they don't have a little white edge around them that you have to do any cutting with. It's just so nice. You can just take these and then you can be on your way. This is great portable craft as well. All right, so that's how those 3D toppers come. So let's get back to how you use them. So we've got another 5 by 6.5 inch card, and I inked the edges on this one with Holly green, and then I also added a little khaki just around the edges here, and I just used a little dauber. And I'm just applying it just like this, going around the edges. You don't have to tape anything off. You're just kind of going like this all around. Get in those little corners like that. It's very, very easy to use. Okay, and then I've got my little white doily, and for that one I just used a dauber, and I used the letterbox red just around the edge of that one, and then glued that to the center. I've got my little good tidings that are from Christmas Tiny Words and Phrases Dazzle stickers, which I think are just the right size to use with these little 3D toppers. They come in cuddlers like that. Put that right on the doily. So now we're going to take this out of the package. Oh, I forgot to mention. We're going to use our little jewel picker, okay? And we're going to finish putting little Dazzle stickers on this. So what I like to do is just go ahead and I take this little jewel picker and I place it on the round jewel and I just stir. That's the key. You got to stir. And you're going to stick it like that, okay? And now we're going to go over on this one. Stir it, lift it up. We're going to place that one right there. that. And then we're going to go to these tiny little ones. Those up. And these are really nice. You can just cluster them, kind of one over on top of the other. Don't worry about how if you're layering them and they're overlapping them, that's just fine. And then we're going to do a couple of more, oops. And this jewel picker comes with a double end. It has a small end and the large end. I prefer to use, whoops, got way up on the little thing. There it is. It's up too high. I prefer to use the large end. Go, but it has a tiny end as well. That one's good for using on the little tiny ones. All right, so that's how we're embellishing those. I will give you the tip though that if you've just inked something and then you want to put dazzles on a part that are overlapping an inked area, you want to hit that with a hairdryer or a heat gun before you add the dazzle, because it almost acts like a little barrier, and I noticed the dazzles don't stick really well to a newly inked area. So just make sure your ink is nice and dry and then add your dazzles. All right, so we're going to open this little guy up. These come these come individually packaged, which is so nice. Right? They come in 3 pieces. Look at that. Just die cut so beautifully. All right, as far as adhesive, we've got these little pre-cut foam tape stickers. There's 400 on here, and they're just really tiny and little. Okay, those are great if you just want to take a package of these and a couple of cards, some ink pads, and then like some jewel dazzles. You could take 5 or 6 things with you and go on vacation and make a whole stack of cards. So I forgot to mention these too. These come 5 in a pack with envelopes. I just didn't grab the envelopes when showing these to you today. But I'm going to use this giant foam roll because this for me is the most economical, I think, and I like to tell you guys about this foam roll because it's just huge and awesome. All right, so I like to take these, make sure all the little pieces like this are evacuated. Sometimes they're not. Just pull those off. Another one right there. Go. And we're just going to take some little pieces like this. That's the other thing I like about using the foam roll. It lets you kind of cut this to a custom size. Take little pieces just like this, and you just really just don't need very much to assemble these. That's all I would put on there. And then on this one, just put a little bigger piece. And on this one, little bit more. Here we go. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is take this one off. Okay, and then you can take this one, put this one right here. Doesn't really matter which order you put it in. You could put them in, like do this one on top of the big one. It just doesn't matter. They're very easy to align. Right, and then you're just going to align. What I like to do is just find like parts at the bottom and just kind of square it up like that. And then go to the top part, just like that. Okay, and then we're going to take the tape off the back. Come on, come on. There. We're going to take this one, we're going to put it right here so it's just, so we can still see our little grating. And then you guys, I took some little 1/8 inch ribbon and I made, oops, back up Lene. I got so involved I forgot this part. This is our gingham 6x6 paper. I'm just going to take a little strip of this right here. It's about 1.5 inches wide. I'm going to put it across here. Yeah, we'll use the small part. And then I like to put that piece right there, a little bit of glue there. Okay. It's just adding a little bit more interest, a little patterned paper. Trim that even. All right, now I did lose a little bit of my foam tape. No harm. Now we're going to put this one right back on there. There we go. Good save. And now we're going to take our little bow and we can put that like right there. So as you can see, there's like a lot of different elements going on here, but once you get the background part done, I have to add more jewel dazzles right there. Once you get the background part done, then it's just assembling this little 3D topper, and then you've got this whole little mixed media arrangement going on here. Super cute. All right, let's look at another one. This one uses these adorable little mousses, Christmas mousses. And for this one, I used, this is the Dazzle Ornaments card. Okay, for this one, I just took a little bit of red, letterbox red and a dauber and went around the edge of the card. And then you guys, I took color in all these little spots. We have a brand new product from Hunky Dory. This is called Teeny Tiny Dauber Sticks. Okay, and there comes with a whole bunch in here. How many are there? 50. And they're really nice for just using your ink pads to color some things in. So I'm going to show you how to do that using this one right here. So you just take your little green. It is nice to have a little bit of water, just a touch, because we don't want to get this wet. Put a little bit of water right here. You just touch on a green ink pad, touch the water, and then you're just gonna go ahead and you're just gonna, it's just like a little tiny paintbrush with a little foam on the end of it. And it is so delicate and easy to use for all of those little things that you want to ink that are so tiny. And I just love it. Isn't that cute? Just adorable. And then you can take your little letter red, same thing, little tiny bit of water, and then we're just going to color this one just like that. And then you could go back with less water, better to wait till it's dry, but and just do one side of it a little darker, add a little shading. These are so adorable, and what I would do with these is just use one for each color of ink pads that you have, and then just put them in a little Ziploc bag. You could just put them in all together. Once they're dry, they're not going to deteriorate, and then you can use them. So they are a temporary tool, but because this little fuzzy stuff will eventually come off. But I've used this one right here 6 times for 6 different projects, very small amounts, and you can't scrub with them, but you can just add little dots of color. So I just think they're wonderful. I'm going to use these a lot. So that's what I use to color these cards. Once again, adding some of those adorable little red Jewel Dazzle stickers. And then here's an oval cutting die. I used Joyful Christmas again and die cut that, and then added some adorable script greeting Dazzle stickers right here in the red. And then use these adorable little mousses. They're so cute. And this one was just a really fun one to put together. All right, let's see. This one, you guys, is the snowflakes. And these are the adorable little gnomes. And for this one, I used the teal ink pad. And I used the round applicator to put my teal on with that. I'm actually gonna change colors pads here. I like to have a color pad for also each one of my ink pads, and that way I can just peel these on and off, change them out. And for this one, I just rubbed this ink all the way around, making that pretty heavy, and then went over it lightly around the center part without re-inking. And then waited for this to dry, or heat it with the heat gun, because you want to make sure it's dry before you're adding any Dazzle stickers. But I added some of these little Caribbean and grape crystals, and that's why it's super sparkly. It has a nice amount of dimension on it. And Baby It's Cold Outside, using that Tiny Words and Phrases Christmas Dazzle stickers at the bottom. Added in a little bit of that 1/8 inch ribbon there, and a little crystal right on the present. So sweet. All right, last one, you guys. This one, we're gonna be using the fall collection. All right, so this one is our autumn card. Got this cute little stand of corn, little pumpkin, leaves, so cute. And so for this one, I also took my little round tool, and then I added a little bit of pumpkin, roasted pumpkin, and just did that same thing where I'm going around the edge of that. Going around the edge is heavier, and then as I go into the center, I'm just applying this heavily, and then by the time, and reapplying ink till I get towards the center part, and then I'm not reapplying, okay? And then what's cool about this is, once I have this really nice background, I can then take even a water paintbrush, which I've got here, and just showing you lots of different tools that you can use to color these cards in. But yeah, I like to use just a little paintbrush. The water paintbrush is nice because I can just go like this, and then I can actually color in the pumpkin, shade it a little bit like that. What other colors did I use here? I've got my holly green for my corn, and then the little actual corn parts, I used buttercup, and let's see, some red for the red leaves, and some cocoa brown. So cute. And then added some copper Dazzle stickers. And now I've got my beautiful little scarecrow here. He's so cute. And I've always got my tape. So I'm actually going to be using 2 of these on one card. So we've got this one, the wheelbarrow, and the scarecrow. But I'm going to alter this a tiny bit. All right, so we've got this one right here. We've got the scarecrow. This layer goes on top of this layer. I'm going to save this pumpkin for something else. So I'm going to clip off the pumpkin. And then I want to put a little tape here. Okay. I had to save the fall card for last since it is my favorite time of year. I'm just going to put this one right over the top. This one. And now I can just take this one and I'm going to glue it right here. And then this one, I've got this one assembled with 1, 2 layers. All right, I did not put the 3rd layer right there. We're going to kind of do other things with those little individual pieces. So let's go ahead and glue this one down. Make just like a whole little scene with this. And then this one I'm foam taping because I want to have it stand a little bit taller. There we go. Okay, and then we've got, this is the pumpkin that got cut away. This is the 3rd piece of this one. And this is the 3rd piece of this one. So we can actually just sort of add these right here. So cute. This one we can just glue. There. And all we have to do is add the greeting. And I've got, these are grateful, thankful, blessed sticker dazzles that are pretty new for us, and they're just perfect for the holiday, Thanksgiving. And I cannot find my little pokey tool. Hold on. Here it is. I love to use my pokey tool when removing words. So let's add this one right here. Just gonna lift this one right up. That. We're just gonna place that one, I think, right up here. Once again, we want to make sure that our background is well dry before adding the Dazzle stickers. They do just stick better when the background that's inked is dry. Here we go. Very sweet and very easy to do because all those little decorations right here have been taken care of. So you guys, we've got a fantastic money saver. Wow, I have so much on my desk. So many products. We've got a fantastic money saver on this collection, so I would really encourage you to check it out. This is going to be our giveaway card for this week, and all you have to do to participate in that is like, comment, and subscribe, or be a subscriber. Follow the instructions at the end of this video, and we will let you know if you're the winner by replying to that comment that you've left us. And it's on our YouTube page, so if you want to participate, and if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, just look down below this video and you'll see a little YouTube icon, and you just click on that and it'll take you to YouTube, and then you can like, comment, and if you're not subscribed, you'll need to do that there. Thanks for joining me today, you guys, and I'll see you next time.